What's up? It's Tom. Twin System recap for Friday, April 3rd. It continues to be a little difficult to play games right now. The Saints game just straight up canceled. Not going to get remade up or anything. Hopefully they can get at least a game in the rest of this week. Wind Surge lost 2-1. Colonels lost 8-2. And the Mighty Muscles, their first games of the season, also the Colonels as well, they lost 2-0, but then won their second game of their doubleheader 2-0. So offense, incredibly difficult to come by. Wind Surge score 1, Colonels score 2, and the Mighty Muscles score 2 between their two games. But Twins didn't have that problem. Twins won the home opener 10-4. More people there than I was expecting, considering both the sort of fan morale and the weather. I mean, it was not a nice day to be outside for very long. But hey, Twins won. Again, some people might snicker at how many empty seats there are, but actually I thought there was more. I was expecting worse than that, given the weather in particular. Byron Buxton did exit that game, got hit in the forearm by a pitch, but x-rays are negative. So hopefully that's good news, and he'll be back out there before too long. Since Cedar Rapids had the opening day, here is their opening day lineup. Not really going to read through this whole thing, but just in case you're curious, that was the opening day lineup. Dason Hill on the mound for them. And then for Fort Myers in their first game, their opening day lineup, there that is. And Joel Garcia got the start in the first game with James Ellwanger starting the second game. So, James Ellwanger, there's been a lot of steam about him, a lot of hype in spring training. Looked great in that prospect breakout game, spring breakout. Baseball America's been publishing lots of hype around him. So that's the debut, right? That's the big debut, the big pro debut. No, there was a big pro debut, but it was not James Ellwanger. Get to this 3 stars of the day. Third star, Jose Salas, basically the only hitter tonight that did anything at all. 1 for 1 with 2 walks, a hit by pitch, and 2 stolen bases. Is kind of like a utility guy, and played left field tonight, plays infield, so he's kind of Wichita's utility guy. But again, the Wind Surge somehow only scored 1 run with their number 9 hitter getting on base 4 times. That can't happen too often. Second star was Eli Jones making his high A debut, his debut with Cedar Rapids. Out of relief, he turns in 9 innings, only gives up 1 hit, no runs, so 5 shutout innings, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. I think he threw less than 60 pitches in that outing as well. So really impressive first outing of the year for Eli Jones. 2024 7th rounder. Didn't pitch great last year for Fort Myers. Did throw 100 innings, which isn't that common in this system in particular, but had a 5.13 ERA. So Eli Jones off to a better start this year. So this is a pretty eye-opening performance from him. Nice to see right out the gate. And then the first star. I will give you a lot of credit if you even have heard this guy's name before. This was the big debut tonight, was Reed Mooring of Fort Myers. Yes, the first star of the night goes to Reed Mooring, 2025 15th round pick from UC Santa Barbara. I don't know where this came from. If you look at his college numbers, you almost wonder, wow, this guy got drafted. No disrespect to our first star of the night. He was unbelievably good. 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs. This was in relief. 7 strikeouts, no walks. 7 strikeouts in 4 innings with no walks. Threw 78% of his pitches for strikes. Got 15 swinging strikes in 4 innings. He only threw 46 total pitches and got swinging strikes on 15 of them, and maxed out at 94.7. That's not, we're used to, he was pitching on a night where James Ellwanger threw, I think he topped out at 98.5 or something. Dason Hill threw 97 plus. So we're used to seeing and getting excited about these guys lighting at the radar, but he threw a lot harder than Bailey Ober did tonight. We'll put it that way. Reed Mooring, 2025 15th round pick, who had a 5.49 ERA in 100 college innings. So again, this is the best game I'm sure he's thrown in a long time, and it just so happened to be his professional debut. So pretty cool to watch that. A little bit let down that some of the big names didn't have a good night, but huge there. Honorable mentions, again, nothing on the hitting side. There was so little happening on the hitting side to really mention. On the pitching side, though, even additional to the Mooring and Eli Jones, Colton Smith threw 3 perfect innings for Fort Myers in relief. There's James Ellwanger's line. He really struggled to find the zone, but only walked one guy. He had a bases loaded, no out situation and struck out the next 3 batters he faced. He kept falling behind everybody, but he'd battle back. And, at the end of the day, 3 shutout innings, wasn't super pitch efficient, but that's a nice, pro debut for him. Ty Langenberg in his Double-A debut had a pretty solid outing. 4 innings, 1 earned run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Joel Garcia for Fort Myers, their other starter, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. So definitely heavy on the pitching, which I know a lot of you guys were concerned about, the pitching scoring for the star scoreboard, but seeing as that the hitters have jumped out, but there's going to be nights like tonight where almost everybody scoring is a pitcher. The hitting is hard. So here we see, jumping right in, Reed Mooring, and then James Ellwanger with the honorable mention jumps back into the top 10 as well. So there's that top 10. Just some additional notes, guys you might have been looking out for. Quentin Young, he absolutely crushed a triple. Would have been a home run in a lot of other minor league parks. Also committed errors at both shortstop and third base. Played shortstop in game 1, third base in game 2. Made a throwing error at short and a fielding error at third. So some good, some bad. Yeah, it was cool to see him get into one. Dason Hill got the opening day start for the Colonels. 3 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. One of them was an inherited run, or a run he gave up as an inherited run. A walk, only 2 strikeouts. He really seemed to struggle with his fastball command, throwing a lot more breaking balls. Moving on with some of the other top prospects, Eduardo Tait was over 4 with a run and 3 strikeouts. Also gave up 3 stolen bases, but Merrick Houston was 0 for 5 with a strikeout, but made a gorgeous play at shortstop, cutting off a ball in the hole and then firing a laser across the diamond to make a gorgeous play again and easily get the runner. That was very impressive for Merrick Houston. So anyway, that is the info for tonight. If you want to see some prospect highlights, go check out Limestone Pipeline. Much more information and draft information and prospect highlights and stuff there. But thanks for checking this one out. I appreciate you. We'll talk again soon.